Let's dive into a specific situation that can be tricky: the world of freelancing. Today's scenario, the freelancer's dilemma, focuses on the challenges freelancers face when organizing income and expenses from multiple clients, especially with the looming possibility of an audit. Taylor, imagine you're a freelancer juggling several projects. What comes to mind when you think about the essential records you'd need to keep for tax purposes?
Oh boy, that's a thought that keeps me up at night. I'd probably think about invoices sent, payments received, obviously. Then there's all the expenses, like software subscriptions, internet bills, maybe even a portion of my rent if I have a dedicated home office. But honestly, keeping track of it all feels like a mountain of paperwork. Is there a magic formula?
No magic formula, but there is a basic framework. The IRS isn't prescriptive about the format of your records, but they are clear about the content. You need proof of income and expenses. For income, this includes invoices, payment confirmations, and 1099 forms. For expenses, receipts, bank statements, and even canceled checks are vital. As the publication 17 mentions, think of it as building a case to support the numbers on your tax return.
That's a great way to put it, Sam. Think of it like building a story. Every transaction is a chapter, and your records are the supporting evidence. Taylor, you mentioned the potential paperwork mountain. This leads perfectly into my next question. How can digital tools simplify this for freelancers?
This is where I get excited. There are so many apps and software programs designed specifically for freelancers. Some connect directly to your bank account and categorize transactions. Others let you scan receipts, generate invoices, and even track mileage. This reminds me of what we discussed earlier about the IRS accepting electronic records. That's huge for digital natives like me.
Absolutely. The IRS has embraced digital record keeping. As long as the digital system accurately reflects your financial activity and can be accessed for review if needed, it's perfectly acceptable. Just ensure your chosen method allows for long-term storage, as you may need these records for several years, as outlined in the article we referenced.
So, if I understand correctly, Sam, even if I use an app, I should back up my records regularly, right? Maybe even download reports periodically in case the app goes out of business?
Exactly. Think of your data like precious photos. You want multiple backups and safeguards.
Okay, final question on this scenario. What are the consequences if a freelancer's record keeping is inadequate?
Well, based on the article, it sounds like it could range from paying additional taxes to penalties, even if it's unintentional. The article mentions a 6-year period of limitations if you underreport income by more than 25%. That's a long time to have a tax issue hanging over your head. And not being able to substantiate deductions during an audit? Yikes.
Precisely. Accurate record keeping isn't just about avoiding penalties. It's about empowering you to accurately assess your financial position, plan for taxes, and make informed business decisions.
Excellent point, Sam. So let's recap. For freelancers, meticulously tracking income and expenses is non-negotiable. Leverage digital tools to simplify the process, but prioritize secure backups. And remember, inadequate record keeping can lead to significant financial repercussions. Our call to action today: organize your freelance income and expenses using a dedicated app or spreadsheet. And for personalized guidance, consult a tax professional. Now, let's shift gears from the freelance world and talk about another common record keeping challenge: home renovations. This next scenario will explore how those improvements you make to your property can impact your taxes down the line.